Hey everyone, welcome to Women and Alcohol Live. I'm your host, Nancy McKay. Hey, are you stuck in a cycle of unhealthy habits, behaviors, or addictions? Well, if you are, I know exactly how you feel because I've been there too. I got sober in 2009 and I beat cancer in 2015. I'm a certified life and Equus coach, and I can help you learn to make better choices for you and how to cut through the bullshit chatter in your head so that you can have a better relationship with yourself. One of my clients is exploring her relationship with alcohol, and she's gone through a few phases of it, start, stop, start, stop. And all the while, she is learning so much about herself and the hold that alcohol has had on her life. Currently, she's about 3 weeks sober and she's doing really good. Now, one of the reasons why she's doing so well is because after some coaching from me and a lot of work on her part, she was ready to make a decision. And, it's interesting because, making a decision is critical. It's just critical. But she was ready to make a decision about her drinking. And it's difficult to change a habit or a behavior or an addiction, even if you don't actually make a decision to stop. So once a decision is made, then what that does is it takes all the guesswork out of it. You don't have to worry about, am I going to drink today? Am I not going to drink today? What am I going to do? It takes away that teeter-totter of should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, and so on and so forth. So she realized, not me or anyone else around her, that moderation just wasn't working for her. Now, that's important. And now she knows that she can trust herself and she has her own back. And as a result, now her cravings are getting less and less frequent. They're not as strong. And her new belief that drinking is not an option is becoming easier and easier for her. So I'm happy to report she's told me that coaching with me has really helped get her here. So that's, it's always nice to hear clients give you wonderful feedback and know that you're actually, helping someone. And that's what I want to do, is help people who are struggling with the same types of things that I've struggled with. And because of my background and what I've gone through, I know what it takes to make these kinds of changes in your life and come out on the other side so grateful that you've made these decisions. I mean, I am so grateful. Getting sober was the best thing that I've ever done in my life. And believe it or not, getting cancer was truly a gift. Because if I hadn't gotten cancer, I wouldn't be talking to you today about this. Getting cancer changed my life in a good way and not in a bad way. So I know that there's a lot of people out there who are fighting cancer who have it so much worse than I did. And I'm just, I'm just ever grateful. So if you're curious about how coaching can help you, or if you know of a woman who is struggling and is ready to change her relationship with herself, please reach out and let me know. So now I've got some great news. I've got some big news. Saturday, October 10th, this Saturday, I will be speaking at the Sacramento Women's Expo. It's a virtual conference this year, and I'm just honored to have been selected as a speaker. So my segment will be at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time on Saturday evening. But the expo is all day long, and they've got some great speakers and wonderful vendors that you can visit virtually. And I have put the link in the chat box, so you can find it there, but it's sacwomensexpo.com is the website. And I've put that on a couple of posts on my Facebook page as well. And so you can certainly find it there. And as I said, it's in the chat box. Then I've had a couple of podcasts drop in the last week or so. And those were really, really fun to do. And I really enjoyed them. And so one of them was the Inspired Women's podcast with Megan Hall. And that was a great, it was really fun to do. Tough subjects, but we had a lot of laughs along the way. So it was good fun. And the other one was Lift As We Climb podcast. And that's done by Pat Miller is the host. And that podcast is associated with the eWomen Network, which I'm a proud member of. And so it was really nice to talk with Pat, and we really had a great conversation. So if you can tune into those, I've put those links in the chat box as well. And so check those out. You can also find these podcasts. I think I have them loaded into my website now, so you can find them there also. So again, if you're struggling with an addiction, or if you're just curious about how coaching works, I can help you. And I would love the opportunity to talk to you. So reach out. You can shoot me an email, nancy@amazingoutlookcoaching.com, or you can just go to my website, or just type in my website, www.amazingoutlook.com/discovery, and you can just go ahead and book a consult call with me there, and we can just have a nice chat and see if coaching is a good fit for you, and if we're a good fit for each other. So let's see. I think that's it from me today. It's really been nice talking with you, and I hope that you'll check out the expo and drop me a note or a comment in the chat, and we'll talk to you next week. I'll have a wonderful guest on next week, and we'll be talking about the connection between cancer and alcohol. So I'm really looking forward to that. Lori Marini is going to be joining me, and I was on her podcast a few weeks ago. So please join me for that interview next week, and we'll see you then. Talk to you soon. Bye.